Street address of debtor, put that there. And we're going to go over this real quick, guys, because it's extremely simple. Nothing over here. I have actually never filed a joint bankruptcy before. All right, coming on down. Type
Yeah, it
of,
would be for
huh?
husband and wife, right? Joint bankruptcy.
Yeah, husband and wife. Never done one. Typically, you know, the deals that I'm looking at, the husband is on the loan and the wife is like on the deed or something.
Right. Okay.
Type of debtor, we are an individual, typically. If you do a corporation, you're probably going to need an attorney. I've never done one before. Chapter of bankruptcy code under which the petition is filed. All we want to do is a chapter 13. Oh, it's cool. I can't scroll down. Filing fee. What I do is I just attach the full filing fee, guys. It's $310. And that is negotiable. I've had the homeowner pay for that. If it's a big old chunk of equity on there, I don't mind paying the $310. If there's no equity and the
Right.
person is like living in the house and I'm trying to get them out so I can start negotiating this thing, I have them pay for it. But I don't really try to make money. There is like a mandate for how much you can charge, not having a license to charge somebody to do it for a bankruptcy, and I don't even get involved with that. I don't charge them anything. Full filing fee. Yep. Chapter 11, we're not doing that. All right. This here. Debtor estimates that after any exempt property is excluded and administrative expense paid, there will be no funds available for distribution to unsecured creditors. Let's just do that one there. We're not going to have any money left after we deal with this bankruptcy. Estimated number of creditors, 1 through 49. It's really just one. It's the bank. Estimated assets, typically our loans are going to be, well, whatever loan you're doing, the ones that I'm seeing that I've done is between 100 and 500. So you have to just, once you get up here, you're going to have to be converted automatically to like a chapter 11, but once again, I'm not going to get involved with that, but just click whatever the amount of that loan is that you're going to. Liabilities, I don't know what liabilities they would have. All right, that's page 1 of the voluntary petition. Page 2, voluntary petition. If they filed any other bankruptcies, make sure you put them there. We're not doing that. Exhibit C, does the creditor own or have possession of any property that poses or is alleged to pose a threat of imminent and indefinable harm to public safety or health? I would pray that they do not. So let's go ahead and say no to that. Exhibit D is another document that we're going to finish, and you're going to have to click that one. Oh, Exhibit D completely signed by the debtor. Yeah, we're gonna attach that one in a minute. You'll see it in a minute. Debtor has been domiciled or has had a residence, principal place of business, or principal assets in this district for 180 days immediately preceding the date of this petition, or for a longer part of such 180 days than in any other district. So we're going to do that. That's what they live. Basically, they live where they're petitioning the bankruptcy. Man. This thing is cool, man. All right, I'm gonna go over this real quick. I'm not gonna belabor the bankruptcy thing. We're not actually doing this to complete a bankruptcy, but I want to show you this little box down here, guys. This box down here has nothing to do with what we're doing for the homeowner, but has all to do with being a landlord. I hope my tenants never find out about this bankruptcy thing. Landlord has a judgment against the debtor for possession of debtor's residence. That's me. I am the one evicting my tenants. So they can actually fight an eviction with this bankruptcy thing. And it's so powerful because they will win. this bankruptcy, I've seen people not pay car payments, water bill, electric bill. I've seen them cut people's water off and turn it back on after they filed bankruptcy. It's just so powerful. No creditor can come after you once you have filed bankruptcy protection.
Wow.
So this would be my name here, Chris Haskins, and then she would serve. They would serve me, and I wouldn't be able to evict my tenant.
Wow.
I don't think they're on this webinar. I'm hoping.
I don't think so, Chris. I think you're safe.
Okay. So this thing here, this little box here, I noticed it because I never filled it out. But just watch out for this. If your landlord, pray that your tenant never find out how powerful this bankruptcy thing is, because they can come at you and like, look, I ain't got to pay no rent. Wow. Okay, page 3. All they have to do is sign here, signature with, this is a foreign, signature of debtor. It'll be right there. Phone number, date. And that's it. That's it for the first one, guys. Very simple. I know it seems like a lot, but it's really only about 5 boxes.
All right.
All right. Statement of Social Security numbers is our next document. B21. You guys follow me? All right. I hope you are. B21. Sounds like bingo here tonight. So we're going to go back to our trustee bankruptcy forms. Remember how we got there? If you got lost, all you have to do is type in self-filing bankruptcy up here in the search box. So let's go down and find B21. B21. We're going to just scroll on down. So you see B21, guys. Extremely simple. Problem is, how do you learn this stuff, right?
All right.
B21, Statement of Social Security Numbers. Click right there. Next document. I was looking at this thing earlier. All right. Very simple, guys. Name of your debtor goes right there. Name of the person that's filing bankruptcy. Right there. Their address, real simple. That's for the social. Bam, right there. I think I had one I could show you that was filled out too. I'll show you. I mean, all it has is the names in there. Statement of Social Security numbers. Number 1, name of debtor. Once again, they want the name. I don't know why they want it twice. Last, first, middle right there. Debtor has a Social Security number, and it is blank. Put it right there. I guess they want to make sure the person is not filing for somebody else. Signature of debtor. Debtor is this the person that's filing. And the date. And that's it. That's document number 2. Too simple, guys. It's too simple, man. When I saw this, I'm like, this cannot be. All right. You got that one? All right, cool. Simple stuff, guys. We're almost there. We're almost being able to stop our foreclosure. All right, and the last document, which is it's kind of like 2 parts, is B1 Exhibit D. Remember that box that we checked that we were going to attach Exhibit D. B1 Exhibit D is the individual debtor statement of compliance with credit counseling requirements. What does that mean? B1 Exhibit D. Okay, going back to our trustee uscourts.gov. Same thing, guys. Go all the way back up to B1. Remember we got our B1 here. All these forms here fall under B1. All this stuff here is B1. All right, and we're looking for Exhibit D as in dog. There we go, right there, Exhibit D. Click on that one. Real nice. Real easy. Now here is, it gets a few moving parts we have to worry about, but it's not a big deal. Not that big deal. Okay, here's our debtor's name again right there. We're going to put Mrs. Smith's name right there one more time. We don't have a case number yet. That's what we're looking to get. Erase. Okay, now we have to choose one of these boxes here, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where we get into that number 1 where I was talking about before. It's going to be our credit.
Could you repeat that again, Chris? You kind of went out.
Okay.
There was some interference. Could you repeat that again?
We're going to have to, the exhibit B1, I'm sorry, B1 exhibit D. This is where we're going to have to deal with that credit counseling certificate that I was talking about a few minutes at the beginning of our webinar. Credit counseling certificate. I skipped over this one because I wanted to come back to it so you would kind of understand why we need it. Now the documents, this is one of the last this is the last document you're going to need to file a bankruptcy, but you're going to have to obtain the certificate in order for you to file it. Now I'm going to go over a few ways that are to get around that, but we have to choose, when you fill this document out, you have to choose one of these boxes. So let's read the first box. Within the 180 days before my filing, I received a briefing from a credit counseling agency approved by the U.S. trustee or bankruptcy administrator that outlined the opportunities for available credit counseling and assisted me in performing a related budget analysis. Hazel! Let me close it. Hazel? Sorry. Attach a copy of the certificate and a copy of the debt repayment plan developed through the agency. All right, now who is this agency? And when I first read this, I'm like, who in the hell? Who are these people? They are like a non-profit organization, and it's unbelievable that they have them in almost every city. Now, how do you find this credit? What is it? Credit Counsel Agency. Where is it? Credit Counsel Agency approved by the U.S. State Trustee Bankruptcy. I never knew that these companies were even out there. So let's see if we can find them. How do we find these guys? Time's ticking, man. Okay, same thing. Go to federal courts, click bankruptcy, bankruptcy resources, filing without attorney. We can get back there, right? We know how to get back there. Let's go back to filing without an attorney. Oh, let me do this. Let me go ahead and start another window. I'm going to start another window so I don't have to back up on that document. Federal courts. And don't forget, if you get lost, just I'll go ahead and do that so it'll be easy. Filing bankruptcy. Very simple, guys. Type it in there. You don't even have to remember which way to go. All right, here we are, already there. Boom. We want to find the credit counseling from an approved provider. I'm going over this because it's the status quo, but there's a way around this, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But I want to at least show you how to get this credit counseling so you can advise your homeowner, because you don't want to be perceived as doing something fraudulent. Okay, I don't know what that was. Credit counseling. Okay, let's click on that. See how we can get that. Credit counseling from an approved provider. Next thing we're clicking on is U.S. trustee approved agencies. Right down here at the bottom, guys. Now this is for, I don't know, people are all over the country on this webinar, so let's go ahead and do you, Philly. I'm going to go ahead and do Pennsylvania. Is that cool?
That's fine by me, Chris.
All right. So list of approved credit, we're already there. List of approved credit counseling agencies. It'll be right here, guys. List of approved credit counseling agencies. And this is nothing but a 1 hour class. It's not even, I mean, you sit down with a person and they go over your budget. You look at a short video and then they give you the document and you're out the door. I mean, literally, I had one guy go in the other day. He was in there for 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's do Pennsylvania. Bam. See what's up there. Okay. Now this, apparently the search engine, Eastern District of Pennsylvania.
That's where we are, but that sounds, what is that?
It's Arizona.
Arizona.
Apparently the government search engine on their website is real whack. So I'm gonna do
Right,
my own little search on how I like to search it on Firefox. I'm just gonna
right.
search the state. It's gonna be commas space PA. See what comes up. That's a search. It's gonna give me everything that's got PA in it. Here we go. You know where Walnut Street is, Philly?
Yep, 16th and Walnut.
Right there. We got all type of people ones here. Here's one at Mill Street,
Yeah,
Greenwood
Bristol.
Avenue.
Yeah, they're all local to us.
Yep,
Media, Jenkintown,
you're
Bristol.
right there. You got a whole bunch of them there. Wow. Let's see. Let's see if I can find one with a website. Pittston. Here's one with a website. We'll take a look at it. Open new link. Here you go. So guys, just give them a call. You see they've got the phone number there. And if you want to use the one we found earlier with you, Philly, you can just call these people, set up a time, get your homeowner in there, 30, 45 minutes, you're done. And that's how you get that certificate, which brings me back to this document here. With 180 days before filing my bankruptcy, I received a briefing from a credit counseling agency, and that's it. You must file a copy of the certificate from the agency describing the services provided to you. And what is this? I wanted to show you what this document looks like. Guys, and I thought about you because I love you. I went and I just do the class myself. So you see Christopher A. Haskins. I got my bankruptcy credit counseling on. See me right there, guys. I went in there, I did the class myself. I wanted to see what is this
Right,
thing all about. I really
right.
believe bankruptcy is, I think it's really powerful. I'm going to actually be looking into it more. But this is a powerful tool. I've seen guys really use it to eliminate debt on over-leveraged houses.
Right.
I'm not going to get into
Can I
that.
just interrupt for a quick second, Chris? I think, this is some, I'm not just saying that, but this is some really powerful information, that you're sharing with everybody, because even if you're not targeting people, who are, in pre-foreclosure or whatever, I mean, even if, whoever you're targeting, I mean, the situation may arise where the property is, in that process of being foreclosed upon. So now,
Yep.
having, been a part of this training tonight, you now know what to do. And,
Hmm.
and this is, Chris is going to provide a replay for that. So I would suggest that, that everybody feverishly take notes. If you're not taking a lot of notes now, to, when that is available to you, to, to really study this information. So.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yep. You're right. Appreciate that.
Hmm.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm trying to get it in full screen. This is just this little wax certificate. Guys, I don't know. I mean, they give it to you. You come in, you pay your $30. They give you the certificate. You're out the door. You know. Down here, it's called the Center for Child and Family Services. I mean, they're over there they're like in our town center.
All right.
All right, so that's it. That's how it works. So you got that certificate. Now you go to, you can check that box. Now there is a way here. You can, number 3, I certified that I requested credit. 'Cause sometimes the foreclosure is the next day. You don't have time, or the same day. You do not have time for your homeowner to go down and take this class.
Right.
You can certify that I requested counseling services from an approved agency, but was unable to obtain the services during the 7 days from the time I made my request. and the following exigent circumstances merit a temporary waiver of the credit counseling requirement so I can file my bankruptcy.